Came to the right place.
Only on abc.com/daytime.
I hear that. We're gonna make a beautiful room, too. Oh, yeah. So tell me, Mr. Marino, did you ever do any boxing? Seems to me I remember your name from when I was in the ring myself.
I played some football.
Whoa.
I was a halfback.
Not bad, huh?
I like you should call me Jumbo.
Jumbo it is, and I want you to call me Johnny, okay?
My pleasure.
Listen, let me buy you a drink, and I'll tell you how I got a hold of this joint. I was just a kid in the neighborhood, see? And I started to work here as a busman. Boy, let me get you a drink. I'll set you up.
That was the smoothest wedding rehearsal I've ever seen. Everything's gonna be fine tomorrow.
Oh, Arthur, I hope so.
We'll see to it.
Here you go. Irish. Say when. What?
I'd love it if you just seated tonight. Listen, I really need you all to help Jack through this party.
Well, I need the party's for, Jack. We're all on the side.
We are there. Yeah, he's got his big friend Jumbo over there to lean on, so stop worrying.
I'm not worrying. I'm just remembering the punching bag in the kitchen. You know how Doc can be. Jack's feeling edgy as it is. A few hard words and kaboom! There could be an explosion where there used to be a bachelor party, right? So watch for the signs and make sure that doesn't happen, will you please?
Well, Jack seemed pretty calm at rehearsal.
That's because Father McShane knows how to handle them. Duh, on the other hand.
Well, I'll start everybody singing if there's any trouble.
Before there's any trouble, right, my darling?
Well, you really got to handle this guy with kid gloves, Mary. I hope that clears up after a while.
It will. Look, I know how you all feel about Jack. I'm very well aware that he's my choice and not yours. But do this for me as a special favor, okay? Make this your bit to speed Mary Ryan into a happy marriage, all right?
I said I'd run interference for you, honey, and I will. You can depend
We
on
all
me.
will.
That's all I promise.
Would you like me to talk to Jack? Let him know that sons-in-law do enjoy this family after a
Oh,
while?
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, maybe I can help him relax. After all, we do have a lot in common.
Arthur, I forgot your mother's Italian.
So we're both Italo-Americans, and that does create a certain bond, you know? There's a kind of understanding. You know, you think these Irishmen would have some idea what I mean, huh?
Nothing
Come on
would
over.
get that right.
Little white thing that goes over, you know, you've been in church.
So, it's a big night. Cañado?
Hey, Paisan.
Cañado. Cousin.
Brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, Giovanni.
You're a very impressive best man, sir.
Hey, I want you to know that this man here was a professional football player.
A formidable one, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
What he really is a best friend. He's always there when you need him.
I thought the females were all supposed to be upstairs. Sister Mary Jo's looking forward to a big talk with you.
Well, I bet she's having a big talk with Mother. Kathleen and Faith are probably yakking away. But I did promise to kiss little John goodnight. He's keeping him up for me.
You go on up and join the girls, Mary.
Okay. See you in church, I hope.
We'll get him there. Don't worry about that.
Sure will.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
And I see you singing something new when the day is done. Because I know you,
gourmet deliciousness.
I want you tonight.
Wish granted. Lean Cuisine has a fresh new bag. Lean Cuisine Market Creations steam meals, like new chicken poblano with tender white meat chicken, crisp veggies in a savory cheddar sauce. New from Lean Cuisine.
On today's show, keep your photos right at your fingertips.
Literally. Okay, can you zoom in on this?
Oh.
Okay, this is my boyfriend. This is my mom and dad. Robin, you okay? What you doing?
Oh, dealing with a slight underwear malfunction.
Oh, you need Hanes panties. They don't ride up.
Yes, please. Hey, wardrobe.
And now a word from Hanes. Hanes panties. So cute and they don't ride up.
There's a place called Hidden Valley where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's Farmhouse Originals with flavors like blue cheese, Southwest Chipotle, and creamy balsamic. Farmhouse Originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
When Mike Rowe heads home, his family knows what to expect.
Hon, Mike's coming. Let's get cracking.
But what Mike Rowe doesn't know is that his parents have armed themselves with unquilted Viva towels.
Place looks great.
Mike doesn't know that every concentrated Viva roll is made of strong fiber-packed sheets, making it one tough towel. But his mom sure does. Wow, for me? You shouldn't have.
I insist.
Hey, if Viva can handle Mike Rowe's mess, just think what it can do in your home. Grab a roll for yourself and grasp the unquilted difference.
Now, just be sure that Frank Ryan gets that message and nobody else.
Frank Ryan, personal and confidential, right.
And now, when you get there, Frank will be in the middle of a party at Ryan's bar. But don't let that stop you. Find somebody, have them pointed out, get the message to them, and get out of there fast.
Okay, I'll try and do it just like you said.
All right, you try real hard, all right?
Yes, sir, you got it.
And don't answer any questions, you understand?
Right.
T, so glad it's you.
Well, I told you I was going to try.
Well, I tried not to count on it very much.
Was that a messenger in the hall?
Yeah. Yeah, he had to pick up some legal papers. They're settling Dad's estate, and I was supposed to sign a lot of stuff and get it back to the lawyer. I just didn't get it in mail. Why am I so disorganized lately?
Maybe it's because you're sad. I don't know.
Well, I'll cheer up now. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for the menu. Thank you for the shopping list. Thank you for everything. See, now, even if Sheila doesn't show up, I can prepare this huge Chinese banquet. Oh, boy. I can show Frank that I am really ready. Sometimes you're so dear.
It's because I wanted to help you.
Well, you did. Now, everything is fine. Sometimes I forget that it's because of you that Frank is so jealous of Sheila.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I love you too much. I don't want to do anything to scare you.
You do. Or you did when you start talking about telling Frank. And then you go and you bail me out with a 12-course dinner. I can't believe it.
Does that mean you're not mad at me anymore?
No. No, how can I be? All right, you realize I have to stay with Frank. I want you as my friend. I really like having you as my friend.
That makes me very happy.
Bellissimo.
Bellissimo. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Now, you see that, Jack? With some people, you speak the same language right off the bat. And I'm not just saying that because you like my Irish. Although I must admit, I got a soft spot in my heart for people who like good whiskey.
You and I both know that bellissima really means, hey, don't you have any wine, mister?
Hey, Jumbo. Listen, I spent a lot of time down in Little Italy. And one of my first assignments when I was on the police force was directing traffic in the San Gennaro Festival. Right? So can you imagine? It took me a little while to realize it's just impossible.
Yeah, that's right. That's where he learned how to really eat Italian. When he discovered Zeppoli, it was close to religious experience.
Hey, Frank, what was the name of that place you got that Zeppoli from?
Oh,
Was it a little,
Tell me.
It's easy to talk over here.
Yeah, it might be easy to breathe, too.
They cook their own.
Johnny, never recovered from the fact that I'm a bourbon drinker.
I don't much like Irish whiskey either.
Now, how do you get away with being different?
Well, I don't make an issue of it.
In other words, you lie. But that's okay. I wish I'd had the sense to do the same.
Jack, I'd like to have a word with you about Dad.
Dad?
Johnny. He's not an easy man to find yourself related to. Kathleen told me that you two having your problems, and I just thought you'd be interested to know that I went through it, too.
You're kidding. I thought that you were Johnny's ideal son-in-law.
Oh, now maybe. 5 years ago, he just barely tolerated me. If I was Kathleen's heart's desire, he figured she was losing her mind.
You're gonna tell me the secret of your success? I mean, it's got to be more than a diplomatic approach to Irish whiskey.
It was. I think the very best thing I did was move to Pittsburgh.
Well, unfortunately, Mary and I can't pack up and leave. Our jobs are both tied to the city.
Yeah, that is rough. There's always the suburbs. Commuting's no problem. And that would put some distance between you and Johnny. Actually, it just takes a few years for things to straighten out. Till they do, you just go around Dad, if you know what I mean.
You go around him instead of through.
Exactly. Then, you and Mary have kids, and buy yourself a nice house. Dad'll see that his little girl is safe with you. That's all he's really worried about.
House and kids, huh?
Sure. Once he realizes that the marriage is solid, that there's a sense of tradition and structure in your house, just as there was in his.
Mortgage gets paid every month, and the lawn gets mowed.
Right. You've got a savings account, a few investments, maybe. Things settle down, and one day you wake up and find out that Johnny Ryan's your biggest fan.
Oh, yippee. All sounds so planned and permanent. Tell me something. Don't you sometimes get the feeling that your feet are embedded in concrete?
Depends on how you look at it.
You really like all this structure and tradition?
I think it's the way to raise a family.
Yeah, but is it the way to be alive, Artie? You know, I like you, Artie. Because I like you, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna tell you about the other approach to life. My approach. Now, you don't sit down and outline the years. You go out and experience them. You try to fly. Just a little bit. First thing you need is another one of these.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Old Artie here tells me that you're gonna be my very best buddy. In a year, or two, or three, or four. What do you think about that?
I think that's the best news I heard in years, Jack. Years.
Time for a song? Well, I think we're all right so far, but I think we better keep watching him pretty closely.
He was gunned down. This week, Todd wakes up.
I never thought I'd see you again.
And he remembers everything.
You saw the gunman?
Standing right there. Your brother tried to kill me.
Now he wants payback. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
It can happen anywhere. That itch you can't scratch, embarrassing odor. You don't feel like yourself. Vagisil medicated wipes relieves itch and odor, even cleanses fast. Vagisil, count on it.
Introducing Purina One Beyond, a new food for your cat or dog.
Wow, it's never done that before.
That's a new long-lasting scent of lavender pine salt, baby.
Smells so clean.
I wasn't drunk.
Your drinking killed my son.
A man's life spirals out of control.
I want to do an intervention.
Now his loved ones come together with an ultimatum.
If you don't accept treatment, there'll be no further contact.
Thursday, 6-time Emmy winner Anthony Geary, like you've never seen him before.
I am not an alcoholic.
You're in denial.
I want my dad.
A groundbreaking General Hospital.
It's totally gone. Thank you for a lovely visit, Doctor.
Hey, don't make it sound like it's over.
Oh, no, really, I gotta go.
No. No.
Oh, aren't you the one who said I shouldn't take any chances,
No. Now, you said that you wouldn't be missed. But I'd miss you something awful. How about just one more hour?
Oh, no, I don't dare. Mm-mm.
Delia, am I really your one and only very special friend?
Mm-hmm.
That makes me happy. You know, it's hard enough to think about you with Frank, but I don't think I could take it if I thought you had another special friend like me.
There's nobody like you.
Not even Pat?
Pat? Pat is a relative of mine. Oh, come on.
But when I came to see you at the bar this morning, Pat was kissing you.
Pat was trying to cheer me up. He's just paying attention to me. He does that to every member of the family.
Yeah, but I want to do that for you.
You know, you're being very silly.
No, I don't think I'm being silly. You and Pat used to be very close long before you were relatives.
Pat has been a dear friend of mine for years. All right, he's my first love. I mean, why are we even talking about this?
Were you lovers?
I don't have to answer that. I don't know why you should think that you're the only one in the world who should care about me.
Did you and Pat...
I don't want to discuss it. Now, just drop it.
Why, do I have good reason to be jealous, Dee?
You have a good reason just to mind your own business. I mean, if anything, you should be grateful to Pat. See, he was very worried about me. Frank is pretty suspicious, and maybe I just better get out of here before he's more suspicious.
No. I don't want you to get mad again, please. Look, can I help it? That when I have an idea that you're with someone else or another man, that it just drives me crazy?
You get like this, and I get angry, and I get terrified. Now, you know you gotta share me with someone else. Now, look, we settled that, didn't we? Why do you have to go and ruin a lovely evening?
Look, I know how you want me to behave. But I want to be more to you than just a lovely evening out. Honey, the feelings are here.
Suppose you can't handle it, huh? I mean, suppose you do something drastic.
I won't. They become easier and easier to handle. You see, I'm fine. And you can go home to Frank this minute, and I'll be perfectly okay by myself.
No, I can stay a little more. He was good. He was very, very good. When he was bad.
Chambers doesn't
Can I help you?
You know if there's a Frank Ryan here?
Right there.
Give him this, will you? Personal and confidential.
Hey, Frank? Excuse me. Right back.
Frankie, don't go away. We got to talk about insurance policies and baby shoes and stuff.
Yeah. Some guy just left this for you.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up. So damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
For all they do for you, Caesar. Tempting entrees with new, tastier recipes. Caesar. Love them back.
When's the last time you played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo? Waved a magic wand? Or steamed up a room just fooling around? Nescafe Dolce Gusto. Its 15 bars of pressure lets you create luscious macchiatos, bold espressos, and refreshing iced cappuccinos. Nescafe Dolce Gusto. Play with your coffee. This spring, give someone you love the power to grade all their coffee house favorites.
There are some things you can't control. The weather, the front page, the stock market, obviously. We're hearing the one thing no one wants to hear. Cancer. Okay, things you can control. What you know before treatment. There's a high risk of infection during chemotherapy. So don't let anything interrupt your fight against cancer. Talk to your doctors and go to manageyourtreatment.com. There are some things you can't control, but this you honestly can.
The truth is out. Their lives exposed. Their secrets revealed. Wow.
The book everyone's talking about.
And now the reviews are in.
If you're gonna burn one book this year, burn this one.
The Secret Life of Damien Spinelli has hit the shelves, and things will never be the same on General Hospital.
Scandalous.
The Secret Life of Damien Spinelli. Now available at abc.com and wherever books are sold.
Who still uses the word minx?
No one understands motherhood better than the women of The View.
Being a mother requires a sense of humor.
It has certainly prepared me in the art of negotiation.
Have you ever debated a 2-year-old?
I sometimes feel like the mother hen on the show.
It's not like having a pet.
I have to make sure that they don't kill each other.
That's what parenthood is, and motherhood especially.
I have used timeouts on the show.
It's a mom's view.
It's the mother of all shows.
The View. Weekdays only on ABC.
You sure this is for me? No address on it?
Yeah. Some guy wanted to know if you were here and asked me to give it to you.
Thanks.
Frank Ryan, do you know what your wife is doing while you're out campaigning? Do you know where your wife is now?
Yeah, sure. That's all right. Ah, the head's not far. That's not bad.
How are things going out
there? Oh, just
dying
great.
to know.
Great, everything's great.
And the groom?
Oh, the groom drinking a fair amount, but that's allowed at his own bachelor party. Daz, so busy being host, he's not paying much attention to Jack.
Oh, thank you, God. Things are great upstairs, too. Mother and Sister Mary Joel are really hitting it off.
Huh?
They started trading stories on cooking for huge groups, and now they're dear old friends. We've all been sipping a little champagne.
Yeah?
Mother just sent me down to get a little cake she whipped up this afternoon. Oh, Frank. How does she manage to be so terrific?
I don't know. She is wonderful, isn't she? Mayor, Dee's upstairs with her. Isn't she?
No, as a matter of fact, she isn't. Mother was just asking for her. She had a headache and went out for a walk, I think. Oh, it's all right. Kathleen loved putting little John to sleep. Nobody was upset.
She's been gone quite a while, though, hasn't she?
I'm sure she'll be back soon. Oh, look, I didn't have a chance to find out what was bothering her so yesterday. Did you get to clear up the message about meeting her and Sheila at Lamb's?
No.
Frank, if you're really worried, we can go out and check the neighborhood a little bit.
No, for Pete's sake. No, I'm not worried. I'm just curious, that's all. And look, you take that cake on upstairs and don't you worry about anything but Mary Ryan Finelli.
Oh, God. Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, honey.
Folks, it's been real, but I had a whale of a good time. But I got to give a little thought to my beauty sleep. Old Artie and me, we got some errands to do, and then I'm gonna go home and go to sleep.
Hey, wait a minute. You don't have to go yet. It's early yet. Come on.
No. Yeah, we gotta go, and Russ will have some stocks and bonds, and get us a credit check, and see if we can pick up a lawnmower somewhere, right, Cuyano? Huh?
All right. Anything you say.
What we really gotta do is we gotta see Wall Street by moonlight, eh? Artie has only knows daytime Wall Street. He's never seen Wall Street at night. I'm gonna show him Wall Street at night. Unspeakable pleasures await. We start with the Trinity Square Cemetery. You know that Alexander Hamilton is buried there, and Robert Fulton, and many other illustrious Americans whose spirits will welcome us on this bicentennial year. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. All men, great and small, come to the same end. Therefore, in the short time that we have left on this planet, Artie, baby, we gotta live a little. We gotta run away from all that concrete, huh? Artie understands what I'm talking about. This man is in desperate need of help. I'm game.
Hey, come on, stay a while. Have some coffee, and I'll go home with you later, all right?
I'm not going home. We're going to Wall Street. I'm going to show Artie the stock exchange like he's never seen it.
That sounds intriguing. How about my going along with you, huh?
You're a nice man. You're a nice man. Good night. Thank you, one and all. Johnny? I've enjoyed our evening together.
Look, I don't want you leaving like this.
Me neither. I'd rather leave on my roller skates, but I left them at home. Next time, huh?
Look, the best way to get out of this is just put him in a cab, take him home. I'll take care of Kathleen and put her, take her to the hotel. Right. Good night, everybody. See you bright and early. Good night. See you later, Artie. Good night.
Well, Artie's a sweet guy, huh?
He sure is.
How about that letter? Anything serious?
No, just some city council business.
Good. Well, I gotta go up and see Delia and Mary. Can't sleep too late tomorrow, you know.
Delia isn't here.
No? Where's she at?
I don't know.